Alrighty, here's the beast. Just do like a quick surround so you can get feel of her. The one point I want to make is all the expensive parts are there. The motor, the rad, the exhaust, gas tank's good. It's got disc brakes. Stuff that's missing is just like these covers for the stator and the clutch on the other side and the chain there. 20-30 bucks on eBay, not a big deal. Needs a seat cover. They have those on there. Again, not a big deal. I'll show you here. This is where I cleaned some of the rust up. Just to show you, all it's surface rust. See, it's not through. I mean, the pitting you can't get rid of. I'm gonna say if you're somebody that wants this thing all chromed out immaculately, it probably isn't the bike for you. What I was gonna do with this is high temp black paint. Basically, I was gonna black this whole bike out. It was gonna be sort of like a Street Fighter, Mad Max, Black Ops kind of a bike. Industrial tractor paint. So that's what my vision for it is. I'm gonna bring you back around the other side. Things are a little tight here right now. Really, if you want to shine up somewhat, just some elbow grease. Kind of out of it these days. My job takes all my elbow grease. This bike definitely isn't for somebody lazy that doesn't want to work on stuff. I guess if you want to be like the next Aaron Kaufman or Chavez or any of these big builders, here you go, man. Good bike to start on. Not as hard or as complicated to work on as a 4-stroke triple. A lot of videos, a lot of support for it on the internet. Right now she doesn't run. I think from sitting, probably the rings are hooked on the cylinders a wee little bit, so definitely got to pull the top end off, which I was going to do anyhow, because I mean, that's one thing that you want to make sure is good on this before you start going ripping and tearing on it. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Tack and speedo are gone. Again, not a real expensive item. Heck, you might want to go digital or put something different on it from a different bike like I was going to do, just to be unique, different. That's where your battery and stuff goes. Like I said, make me an offer. I mean, don't be awkward about it. It's the same as if you were at an auction, you know, bidding on this thing. You know, just shoot me what the highest you would pay for it. I'm going to tell you now, though, if it's under 500 bucks, don't even bother, man. I'm not even interested. Hell, the motor on this thing alone, not even running's worth 500 bucks. You know, I'm not going to let go for $200 or $300 on the motor by itself's worth that. Has a title. Title's even vintage itself. You know, a lot of potential here if you're the right person. I'm going to tell you now, if you're looking at it and you think it's a piece of junk, you're definitely not the right guy for the bike. And like I said, it's a surface rust. The only thing that's actually rusted through on this is the air box, which if you know anything about these bikes, that's the first thing you're going to get rid of. Easy performance upgrade. Eliminate the air box, put air filters on each carb. It's like a 5 horsepower gain right there, better throttle response. I'm mainly looking for cash because, like you can see in the background here, this Jeep want to get back on the road. It's going to take some money. But I would consider something like a quad. Like I did have a guy offer me one. I don't know what happened with him. Thought it was a pretty fair deal. Thought we should go through with it. And no reply. Don't be one of those people too, man. I get sick of people making an offer. Like I did have a good couple cash offers over 500 for this. that I would have accepted, but then the people don't make any plans to come and get it or nothing. Make the offer and then don't say anything. That's kind of messed up, man. That's stupid. Don't be like that. If you're not interested or don't plan on buying it or don't think it's worth it, then don't bother me. Move along. I don't mean to be mean like that, but for real, man. I get tired of people jacking me around. I got enough of those in my daily life. I don't need some stranger doing the same thing to me. All right, that's it.